Hi Taurus, how are you? It's CJ, and I am here to read the second half of 2022. I hope you're doing well. Just so you know, this is a general reading for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Taurus. It's also being read in the time of the supermoon of Sagittarius and the full moon. So we have been working with some quantum energy as well as Akashic energy in past, present, and future, and then pulling a card of major arcana for each of the months and then clarifying that. What I suggest is that you always go back and check your monthlies and your money and career as well as your love readings to get very specific energy, since we're all on different time paths, and this may resonate in this reading, it may not. You may need to check it next month to see where you are on your journey and find that it resonates then, right? So suggestion, save the reading, go back to it. It's also about 30 minutes or 40, depending on how long and what happens in the cards with spirit. So you're going to need to, not need to, but I would suggest you save it and go back to it. So there's a lot of information that comes out. And what was the other disclaimer? If you haven't subscribed, make sure that you do, because when I read the solstice for the collective, I will announce the winner, yay, of the free read giveaway. So I'm super excited about that, coming up just a few days away. All right, let's get into this and let's find out what is happening with you. Another comment, I have been finding that a lot of this energy, past, present, and future, is something that we all do. We're all living at the same time, right? So you might find that the past energy is what you're experiencing now, and that means that this timeline is going to be advanced a little bit further. You may find the future energy is where you are, so just keep that in mind as we go along. But past energy, what we have here is deserving consciousness. This is out of the Quantum Field Oracles from Sandra Ann Taylor. So you are deserving. You're in a consciousness and a space of knowing that you deserve, maybe even in gratitude. You're thanking for all that you have and know that you are a divine being that deserves more. And that you are deserving of what you have. What a beautiful, confident energy that is. For current energy, we have, or present energy, travel. So you may have work, you may have a vacation planned. If you're in the Northern Hemisphere with summer starting, this may be something that you're about to do, but travel across town, across the world, wherever that travel may be for you, that is an event that's in the present energy. Travel for work. I'm also feeling, this travel can be traveling and journeying in your own self. It's extremely, esoteric, but you know what I mean. Let's see what our future energy holds. For me, this feels more like a physical travel space. Okay, thank you. Oh my gosh. Wow, Taurus. New beginnings. So your present energy is putting you in a new cycle. This is like getting the Fool and getting, what is the New Beginnings card in the other deck? I'm trying to remember what it is. Sandra and Taylor, I also have her Energy Oracle, so there's one of those cards that she has there, but I'm forgetting what it is right now. Also Empress energy, Scorpio death energy, death and rebirth, but this is literally a cycle of new beginnings for you, and exciting. Maybe with this travel, it starts off a new life. You may have decided to go and live somewhere else, and that starts that new exciting time, a new cycle, a new joy, love. Wow. Oh my gosh, look at this. Paths unknown. Absolutely. The Eight of Scrolls here. This is you, male or female, even though there's a figure in there, deciding which path to take. Gorgeous. Oh my gosh, and you have the Hilarion here as well. Okay, so paths unknown, deserving, knowing that you are deserving a better life or a different life, not necessarily better, but you're about to take on an adventure with yourself into areas that you're not really, I'm almost going to say comfortable with. You might be pushing yourself outside of your comfort zone and exploring, which is where this travel comes in too. So all of this energy actually is feeling as if it is all connected. So we'll get into this in a minute. Deserving, knowing that there is a different life out there that's going to align you to your higher self as you move forward. Ooh, wow, how empowering. Okay, Hilarion in this travel. All right, so I'm going to go and I'm going to read to you about the Archangel, or about the, Ascended Master Hilarion, because this can very well help you. Now, my gosh, oh my gosh, my gosh, my gosh. You know I always read numbers when they come out. 5 and 5. Change. That travel is definitely bringing you change. And then this new beginning in cycles, look at you with the King of Forces. This is your king. This would be the King of Earth, if you would. But look at how calm, centered, assured that he is, controlling of the forces and the wild beasts, quote unquote, around him. Because the wolf and the rabbit, who are natural enemies, are just sitting there at the stream while he surveys the stream and the light above him. This is someone, male or female, but it could be yourself. It can be a Capricorn or also a Virgo that might be around you, that represents that divine male, stable, secure, anchored, grounded, abundant. Beautiful. That's where your new beginnings are. And you will either feel that energy, there might be someone coming around you who starts this new beginning with you, or you're feeling in control of your life with that energy. And very, not aggressively like the King of Wands might be, or fire, but definitely the, like that quiet confidence is what I'm feeling. Someone that's so assured they don't need to be braggadocious about it, because they know. They just know. What a great place of centeredness you're in. All right, let's see what our Hilarion. This is one of our beautiful Ascended Masters, so let us get into this right now, okay? Seen here with spirit and the implements of study and scientific discovery, Hilarion is a powerful Ascended Master and a wonderful connection to the font of information that the Akashic Records holds. He is the master of research, science, truth, healing, logic mind, concrete knowledge, and spirit communication. So if you've been thinking about pursuing an endeavor in these areas, now is the time to start. Like the angels and other masters, Hilarion is always available to you, and receiving this card upright is telling you that his assistance is close to hand. It is time to open to this master's energy. If you have a job that involves any type of evidence deduction and drawing conclusions from discovery, he is your Ascended Master. These type of jobs include scientific research, mediumship, forensic activity, the law, medical testing, and such. These and similar activities could be on the rise for you now. This is the time to bring a logical approach to all your pursuits. Hilarion is right there with you, blessing you with help, charity, clarity, and direction. And that's that travel. Ooh, you may be traveling for work in one of these fields. And if not, Hilarion is here to help you get clarity about where you're going, why you're going, what you're going to do, what your next steps are. And that's why I feel like you're in just this such sense of centeredness, because you have this Ascended Master support here as well. Oh, Taurus, how beautiful. Okay. I love when the Ascended Masters come out. There was a reading. Oh my gosh, it may have been Virgo. Was it Virgo? Oh no, these are not the cards for the stack. It may have been your sister sign of Virgo. If you have Virgo placements, you may want to check it. That had a very spiritual awakening reading, and Hilarion, Saint Germain, Jesus, and Buddha all came out in that reading. So, yeah, the earth signs, the earth elements are definitely feeling some kind of spiritual connection here going forward. Okay, let us get into your monthly. Let's see what we have for July. What's happening? This is the Akashic as well as the quantum field energies. And this will be our White Witch Tarot, Major Arcana only, that will give us our theme per month. And we'll see where it goes from there. Most of these readings, I want to say all of them, all related. There was no separation as what is in the quantum field for you, as well as what spirit and your spirit guides want to say. Okay, so let's get into July. Also, thank you for your patience. Everyone's home, and it's pretty noisy upstairs, so I'm in my little cubby. I hope you can see the cards. I'll spend a little extra time showing them. I have additional light here, and it sometimes reflects on the cards, especially if they're shiny. Sorry about that. Doorbell was ringing. Here we go. We are doing the July through December monthly energies for our Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus spirit. Thank you. Let us see what they have. This new beginning. Empowered energy. What is happening in July? Let's move this here. July, please, Spirit, Taurus. What do your angels want to say? Wow. That is so funny. Did you see that flying? The Hierophant. This is faith. This is trust. This is your own card, Major Arcana, feeling centered, feeling see the shine that I was saying with the extra light. But what I feel is that you're truly in your own power, truly in your own sense. You have the keys to your kingdom, as you see here. You understand who you are, what you are, and where you want to go. You know you are deserving. This is not only a card of faith and religious side, but also, you know, with Hilarion and those who are of law or clear-minded thinking, this also can represent that institution or government, you know, a hierarchy, if you will. That's July, but look at you being in your own power, Taurus. Your Major Arcana first card out. Let's see what we have for August. The Tower. In comes that change you want to bring. Paths unknown. It's going to be presented. There you go. Tower coming in to shake things up. Could be what causes you to travel. The universe shows you there are paths unknown. It's time for you to check them out. And yes, look, the Chariot. Moving forward. This is movement. This is travel. This is cars. This is victory. You know, this is movement. And that's travel and Hilarion. Wow. This Major Arcana is definitely lining up with the Akashic and the Quantum. Let's see what October brings, Taurus. Look at you. This is you moving on. Whatever that is for you. Let's see what we get. I will clarify each of these energies. So, yeah, the High Priestess. In your higher mind, being able to call in what it is that you are interested in. A very kind and gentle and loving energy as well, but also one that is universally connected. This is using your higher mind as opposed to your ego mind. I feel, especially with the Chariot and the Tower and the Hierophant, it feels like you really have these downloads, epiphanies, aha moments that you just knew. You just knew this was what you were going to do now. Or move on, or be open to the exploration. You know, it happens where sometimes you're just like, you're going along every single day, and then all of a sudden you get this thought, and the thought is what changes your whole world. Well, Spirit, I'm sorry. You know, I channel, and it comes through, and you just never know. But I love it when I finish a word and then there you go. The world. That is closing out a cycle and starting anew. Wherever there's a closing of a cycle, there's obviously the beginning of a new one. New beginnings for this future in November. My gosh. Oh my goodness. And also, I meant to say the Chariot can also represent a Cancer, since that's Cancer's Major Arcana. Holy cow. And let's see what December is. Oh. I don't care how long you do this. It just... I hope I never lose that joy, I guess, is the best word. When Spirit and I are aligned in that regard. Oh. Alright, let's see. December for our Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Taurians, what do we have for you? Thank you. The Hanged Man. Aww. Are you indecisive? Are you suspended? Are you wondering if I made the right choices? It's an interesting energy. I feel like you're going to have known that, you know, that's what the Hanged Man is suspended animation, basically. Trying to make a decision, looking at things from different perspectives, right? But what I'm feeling for you is that the world has closed, this indecision is over, and you know what your new path and new beginnings are. You're so in your element here to start and finish with your own energy. That's extraordinary. Number one. And number two, to see all of this playing out in these cards, I feel like you're going to be like, yep, I knew it was me. I'm doing what I do. I love what I do. These are the changes. And those who are not serving, those who are not interested are just going to go by the by, right? That energy that doesn't align with you will leave you. Or it will change, and you will recognize that those are not for your highest good. They're not really aligned with where you are and where you are going. Oh, look at you. Very spiritual energy with the Seven of Cups here. Now, you would normally, Seven of Cups is all that abundant blessings. You're just like choices, choices, choices. But in this card, it's a highly spiritual alignment. If you see the third eye in her forehead there, and the fish representing spirit. Eyes are closed, really tapping into that universal energy and emotional energy as well. Because the cups represent emotion. Yeah, you are going to just know, feel it, sense it. It's not only going to be a download, but it's going to be a body tingling, emotional heart reaction. Oh my God, the child. Look at this. The child with the new beginnings. This is a new start, a new freshness, a new life, a new love, a new job, whatever you want to call it. The child on the new beginnings and the child here in the dreams of Gaia. These are the synchronistic cards. You know, see beginnings. You could have a child. You might be pregnant with one. This could be what your new cycle is. It can literally be childbirth or pregnancy. But many times this child represents the new cycle, the new beginning. And that is with the Tower. Come August, this new beginning, although this is the future energy, as I said, it all works all at the same time. And yeah, look at you with the Ten of Wands with the Chariot here. Now, in the dreams of Gaia, this is going to have a different meaning for you. And I'm just going to read it because the Ten of Wands is exhaustion. You know, you've come to the end. You're overworked, right? With the Ten of Fire here, that is not the same. So I'm going to read this to you just so you get some of these very powerful words that are coming through here with the Chariot after the Tower. The Ten of Fire is doing, self-mastery, evolution, enlightenment, light work, discipline, mystery of both craft and self, taking command of yourself and your life, right? Being disciplined. You can do anything you set your mind to and act upon it. With this energy of the Ten of Wands here, which is it converts to a 1, so it becomes the Ace of Wands. Ooh, you're going to get that power. You're going to start moving forward. You're going to be actioning upon this. Wow. You're spiritually aligning yourself in your Hierophant energy. The Tower brings that new beginning. And boy, are you actioning towards it. The movement of the Chariot, as well as the passion and the creation of the Ten of Fire. Ooh, I just feel that energy. That could also be, and look at the ones, 10, 1, 1, 1. You have a lot of ones for new beginnings representing that. The World is usually the 29, which represents 11. So, you know, we don't have those cards here. But here you go again. The Two of Wands with the High Priestess. The High Priestess number is 2. And here you have 2 with the Two of Wands. A lot of fire energy. So Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, if those are part of your chart. If not, you may have this energy around you. Or there could be someone that is helping you in that regard. Two of Wands, okay? Twos, generally choices, right? In this case, you hold the Ace of Wands, where the 10 becomes the 1. You hold that in reserve and you decide on how you're going to use your power. How do you use that power of the Ace of Wands moving forward? The High Priestess is that higher mind deciding on how you're going to use the power that you've held in reserve. What are you going to do? How are you acting upon this energy of the Ten of Wands? Wow, 2 and 2 represented there. Now look at this. Oh my gosh, my gosh, my gosh. 9 of Earth, 9 of Pentacles, independent abundance. You've worked for this. You're making progress. You are grounding yourself. You are growing yourself with the 9 of Earth and the world. With this completion and this new beginning of a cycle, you're really coming into who you are and what you want to be. And again with the fire energy, look at this 4 of Wands, 4 of fire. In this case, this is not what you would normally see, but it does represent action, achievement, celebration, rising from the ashes. The Hanged Man, knowing that you are directing your life. You are the phoenix. If you notice what is cloaking this figure, it is the phoenix. And this card represents the phoenix rising. The choices that you made, you have made those choices and you know what direction you're aiming for now. Oh my, beautiful. So very quickly again, you have 1, 1, 1. Also, the 4 of Wands in our traditional tarot is contractual or agreements or celebration. Also, the 1111 card noticed as the awakening card. Also, the marriage card, right? Because there's oftentimes it's shown with the celebration of a marriage. But what that means is commitment of some sort. And here I'm seeing this as a commitment to yourself and where you want to go for the 2023 and for the future. But just so you get all the numbers again, since they're so repetitive, 1, 2, 3, 3 ones, 29 being 11, which would be 5, and then if you want to count the 1111 card, that's 9 ones. So look up repeating ones, what the number 1 means in numerology, and the spirit message, angel message for repeating ones. You have 5 and 5, which is the change, and 2 and 2 here. And if you wanted 7 and 7 with the 555, because the Hierophant is often the 5. And then 7 and 7 with the Chariot and the 7 of Cups. You see all these synchronistic numbers that are showing in your life. It is 7, very spiritual, high-vibing number. You have all the ones with the new beginnings, and 5 with the changes that are going to occur for your highest good and that you're bringing forth as well. Beautiful. All right, let's look and see what our overall money and career theme will be for the money oracles. Just 1 or 2 cards to see what you might be working with here. Really, again, the themes are going to be very fluid and loose, because this is your direction, this is where you're going, and as you get to those steps monthly, you want to check into your money career and see where that energy prompts you. And this overall is like be a sport. You're being asked to have more fun or focus on being a team player. You could be great at any sports career or in the field of health and fitness. Improve your finances by considering working as a team or doing collaborations. Now with the 2s here, there could be a partnership as well with this 2 of Wands. I wasn't really feeling that as much, but that can be part of what your journey is. Thank you, Spirit. Because from mostly what I'm seeing is the self-empowerment here, starting with yourself and knowing, yeah, look at you. Rebel, there's all that fire energy. You're a trailblazer, meant to see things differently and set a new path for others, paths unknown. You're taking this on for yourself, and ultimately for those who are seeing you do it and who you come in contact with. Your rebellious spirit makes you a great system buster to teach others a better way. An old belief about money could be preventing you from getting ahead. But go, Rebel. Go with all this fire energy, right? Go with the paths unknown. All right, where's our romance angels? Here they are. Let's see. Let's check what's going on in the romance world for you all. Thank you, Spirit. Taurus. Second half of 2022. Romance angels, second half of 2022, please. Oh, thank you. We have 2. Oh, don't knock them over. There we go. Past life relationship. You've known each other before. Wow. Okay, so you may come in contact with someone that feels, I don't know you in this life, in this incarnation, but there is a deja vu feeling. There is something that seems like you could finish each other's sentences, that you know what they're thinking without even knowing what they're thinking. You know, if you've ever come across someone that's been part of your soul cycle before, it's quite extraordinary. I mean, it goes from a minute of, hey, how are you, to, you know, your innermost secrets, because they already know you. That's extraordinary. Wow, maybe you run into this person that's part of your team, part of your sports team here, that is part of your tribe moving forward. And religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So this could be restrictions that you've grown up with in your family, or it could be where you're heading now and looking for someone who supports that. And your Hierophant is here, so, you know, that often represents that religious hierarchy and institution as well. Okay. Angels. Last message from the angels for right now. Let us see what we have. Your reading so flowed, and there was no need to, like, continually pick cards. It's just amazing how that worked out. Okay, let's get this. Thank you. Didn't even have to go far. Sonia, I bring you a message from your deceased loved one. I am happy, at peace, and I love you very much. Please do not worry about me. Again, this is Sonia, who is bringing a message to those who may have lost or one of their energy partners, family, friends, relatives may have passed recently, or even in the last year or two, and you've been thinking about them quite a bit. Sonia comes in to say, I bring you a message from your deceased loved one. I am happy, at peace, and I love you very much. Please do not worry about me. That's lovely. Zana, you are protected from all types of harm. The worst is now behind you. I ask you to relax and feel safe. Wow. You know, I feel this, like when you come into your own energy, the Tower comes in, new beginnings, paths unknown, the Ten of Wands here. It can feel as if you're leaving behind something that was very frustrating, very inhibitive, maybe even painful. And Sonia, Zanya, is here to say that you are protected. You can relax and feel safe and move forward in your energy. And then also Caressa, you are at the end of a cycle in your life. Call upon your angels to comfort you and to guide you to your next step. Happiness awaits you now. Gosh, Caressa, with paths unknown, travel, new beginnings, the child, the Tower, the world. Those are 6 cards that now represent the ending of one cycle and moving into another. Can't wait to hear what it is, Taurus, that you guys are up to, where you're going. Amazing. I hope you enjoyed this reading. As I said before, if you haven't subscribed, please do. I truly appreciate you all being on this journey with me, and I'm happy to do these free readings because it gives me a chance to connect with everyone that's watching me, and I love that. Solstice reading for the collective will make the announcement right after. All right. Take care. Healing, love, blessings. Bye for now.